Hi, I'm Dr. George Burroughs of TryAtlasChiropractic.com. And as a chiropractor, I wanted to share with other chiropractors something really simple and kind of cool that we can do to not only boost our individual practices, but the profession as a whole. Each month, the terms chiropractor and chiropractic are entered into Google's search engine over 5 million times. Now, unfortunately, there's some anti-chiropractic sites that are being shown up by Google in the results page. But let me show you what I'm talking about. If you type in the word chiropractic on the Google search engine and you search that term, you get the results page. And this first page is where most people are going to go to get information about the term chiropractic or chiropractor that they just typed in. Now, most of the sites are pretty good and pro-chiropractic, but if we scroll down this first page here, right underneath that comic strip, you're going to see there's two sites here. Let me make them a little bit bigger. There's two sites here that show up on this first page of Google, and they're anti-chiropractic. Chirobase.org and Skeptic.com. There's another one that sometimes shows up called Quackwatch. We don't want these sites showing up on the front page of Google search for those terms because they're anti-chiropractic, and if a patient or a potential patient clicks on those sites, they're going to get a biased and negative and unfair viewpoint on chiropractic. So what can we do as a profession to get these sites off the front page of Google for these terms? Well, let me lower that, make that page back to regular size. I'm going to show you something kind of neat. If you notice at the end of each listing, there's not a star, but there's going to be in a moment, and I'm going to show you how to get a star to appear. But what's really neat about Google is they let you give a star rating to these results. If you find a result for any term and you like it, you thought it was really relevant and really a great result, you can star it, and Google loves that because they want to put the most popular, the most highly rated sites on the first page of the results. So if we can take those stars and star rate the pro chiropractic sites and not rate those anti-chiropractic sites, and if enough of us do that, it will hopefully drive those anti-chiropractic sites off the front page of Google, which would be great for all of us. So now let me teach you how to do that. In order to have a star appear, you have to sign into Google. Now, if you don't have a Google account, please, 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 this is so simple. I know it sounds complicated, but it's simple. Get a Google account. I'm going to show you how to do this. Go to the upper right hand corner where it says sign in, and you click on sign in, and there's going to be a place here to sign into your Google account if you have one, or if you don't have one, there's a place for you to create an account, and it's real simple. You don't have to get a Google email, which is called Gmail. You can use your current email and just link it to an account with Google, and please do it. It's real simple. Now, to save time, I'm just going to switch to a different screen where I've put my information in. I'm going to sign into my Google account, and now I want you to see what happens when we put the term in chiropractic, and we search it now, and wow, you see these stars after each site. And I'm going to click on one. When you first do that, these stars are not colored in, but by clicking on them, that's my way of telling Google, hey, that site was good, I like that. Let me make this bigger for you. That site's good, that site's good. Now we scroll down the page. Let me make this smaller for a second. So I want to make sure you can see this. Alright, here's those anti-chiropractic sites, Chirobase and Skeptic. I do not star those sites. I don't want them getting star ratings. In fact, I'm going to ask you to please do me a favor. Don't check those sites out, because you probably want to check them out, but don't go check them out, because every time you check them out, Google thinks, wow, this site's pretty popular. Look at all the people checking it out. We don't want them to be popular. So we go down the page. We do that for all the rest of the sites. They all have that star rating. We can even go to the next page of Google and do the same thing. We want to star the sites, at least on the first 2 or 3 pages. Now, by doing that, hopefully that's going to impress upon Google that those anti-chiropractic sites are no good. If they get thousands of people starring and star rating these pro-chiropractic sites, Google's all about statistics. If they see a site on that front page that's not getting rated well, they'll knock it off the front page. So please go ahead, get a Google account, type in the word chiropractic and chiropractor, and then star the pro chiropractic sites. Do not do that for skeptic.com or chirobase.org, and that will help not only, like I said, your practice, but the profession as a whole. Appreciate you watching, and please go ahead and do that.